There is so much stuff to go over, you guys. Before we get into today's video, I do want to let you guys know that this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Please remember to be kind to everybody everywhere in your everyday life, in your home, in the grocery store, and especially in the comment section down below. Please do not show hate to anybody, anywhere. Good morning, my lovelies, my beauties, my friends. My name is Christina and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I really hope that you will subscribe, stick around, take a chance and hearing some things that I have to say. And if you are a returning subscriber, y'all already know, y'all are my babies. So good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everybody doing today? I hope you all are having an amazing day. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. I hope everybody got to get outside. I hope the weather was nice where you were. I know that in Florida, the weather was absolutely beautiful this past weekend. I mean, it was like 70, 72, completely clear skies. So nice. And I hope you guys just had a great weekend. So in today's video, we're going to be going over the rest of the unsealed search warrants that happened with Bryan Kohberger. So just as a quick recap, we're not going to go into the whole thing because I have a whole playlist if you guys want to get caught up. This is what we're going to be talking about, the things that were confiscated or seized from his parents' house and from his vehicle and stuff when he was being arrested for the Idaho case. The last video that I did, literally the previous video right before this one, we talked about what was seized allegedly on Bryan, okay, on his person. And part of that was him wearing a white t-shirt but covered with a black hoodie and black shorts and black socks and black shoes. And he also had in his pocket 4 black gloves and a flashlight. Either Bryan Kohberger is innocent and he is the most unlucky, unfortunate person in the entire world, or there is so much circumstantial evidence that is pointing to this being the guy. It is literally unreal. Okay, so today we're going to go through the rest of the stuff, including what they found in his car. So let's just start what they confiscated from Bryan's car. So they got swabs, Ziploc bag with pink zipper, a bunch of change, a plastic baggie with a green zipper, gloves, receipts, car insurance card, car registration, hiking boots, comfort in room key holder, and stay information, tire irons, shovel, goggles, floor mats, reflective vest, used water bottles, a wrench, a door panel, seats, end seat cushions, headrest, seat belt, visor, fiber. Like, this is what I'm really interested in, you guys. The fact that they actually took the floor mats, the door panel, and I would assume that it's a door panel on his side, the seats, the seat cushions, the headrest, the seat belt, the visor, fiber, and the brake pedal and gas pedal. They even took the brake pedal and the gas pedal. Even if he did clean his car out, there is a chance there could be a tiny bit of fiber stuck somewhere in a seat belt or in a headrest or in a brake pedal. I'm so glad they took those. They also took a phone charger, a Band-Aid, wrappers, maps, documents, and seatbelt boot. Okay, so moving on. Now remember, the last video that I did was what they confiscated allegedly off of Bryan himself. What we just went over is what they confiscated out of his car. And now we're going to go through the list of 63 items that they took from him and his parents' home. I'm going to focus on the things that I think is the most interesting, and y'all let me know what y'all think is the most interesting down below. So a knife, no big deal. I mean, people have those all the time. A book with underlining on page 118. What book? What was the underlining? I want to know what that was. That's interesting to me, okay? Because as a person that, reads or stuff like that, writes in a journal, I only underline things that I want to remember or they meant something to me or stood out, and I would love to know what book and what he underlined. A Glock 22, none of that is really... I mean, it could seem crazy when you add all these things together, but that doesn't seem like anything to me. It could have been his dad's. Who knows what it is. A Smith & Wesson pocket knife. Not really a big deal, but a folder containing vehicle paperwork, a laptop, so they confiscated a whole entire laptop, a green leafy substance in a green container, a green leafy substance in a plastic bag, white paper with password. Ooh, I want to know what that is. I wonder if it's, you guys know that when this situation happened, there were so many rumors going around online, like, was he this like fake account, this, Papa account that's online? Was it this? Was it that? Like, what password did this go to? I hope they figure it out. Okay. A power cable, a cell phone, three Glock caliber magazines empty, books. I wonder what books they are. Black face masks. Now, this one is what's interesting to me, okay? It's 2023. People are most people, I know there are still some out there, but most people are not wearing masks. Okay, that's the first thing. Second thing is black face masks. How many people have black face masks? I know we ordered them online because we thought that they looked better than the blue ones and they kind of matched with everything. However, how many people actually go out of their way to order black face masks? Also, that their phone pings in the house of a situation like this that happened at the Idaho home. Also wearing a black hoodie, also having bushy eyebrows, and also being spotted by Dylan, the roommate, who said that the person was wearing black face mask and a black hoodie and has bushy eyebrows. Like, I mean, it is a lot of coinky-dinks, and he had the black face masks there. I thought it was interesting. That one was interesting to me. Prescription, black gloves, also just kind of all goes with everything else. One black hat and one black face mask. Personal identifying documents, New Balance shoes, dark colored jackets, so they basically went in there and everything dark colored they took. Which, if Bryan is the guy, I just have to believe that he went to his apartment and probably washed stuff or got rid of it or threw it away. Like, I don't know. More dark colored clothes, clear plastic glove, one laptop that is damaged. Man, if they go through these laptops, the damaged laptops and all that, and find like a history of him stalking these girls, that's going to be the record of a sale of a Glock. There was an item that they photographed, but they did not take it. A note in his desk or a desk, a criminal psychology book, documents and DeSales University notebook, a Navy fleece, Manned Minds drawing, 10 curls inside glove and box. Now that is a little strange. At first when I read this, I thought, okay, maybe it's the curls of like a baby's first haircut, and maybe it's put in a box somewhere, but it was inside of a glove. That is so weird, you guys. Like, where did those 10 curls come from? And why 10? Why not one? Maybe it was a haircut. Maybe it was something, but I don't know. It just kind of strikes me as odd. ID cards, criminology books, no license, dark colored hats, more black gloves, a Samsung state device, a black box Samsung, more clothes, black dark clothes out the yin yang. The Craftsman shop vac. That is the one I am the most interested in. What was in that shop vac? Was that the shop vac that they seen him cleaning his car out with? And if so, I mean, it's not going to take but a hair. A little bit of a hair. Medical documents, court documents, a note to dad from Bryan. What was on the note? What was the note that made them take it? Was it, him, an end of the life note? Was it a I'm sorry I'm not good enough note? What was in the note? A spiraled notebook, more clothes, another computer, another laptop, more clothes. They even took clothes out of the laundry basket, 4 different swabs, a tailor knife with a leather sheath, 2 pairs of dark colored boots, and 1 pair of brown boots. They really did their due diligence, in my opinion, because when we saw that first list of what they took off of him, that was really good too. But to know that they even went as far as taking the door panel, the gas pedal for the vehicle, because stuff gets jammed inside of there. It could be anything, and also the fact that they took the shop vac And the fact that he had black masks there and all of that, man, I don't know. And another knife with a leather sheath. I don't know, you guys. And one more little tidbit just before we wrap this video up. Did you guys hear about the Reddit page Bryan Nation that Bryan's supporters had created? You guys, Reddit had to remove it because of the creepy stuff that was going on in this subreddit and the things that people were saying. There were literally people in there talking about doing love spells on him but didn't want his family to get hurt if they did real love spells, and people talking about how they were lovesick over Bryan and he was the perfect man and he was her divine masculine counterpart. Just weird stuff. Listen, I'm not trying to be rude to any of these people or any of these women that are in these groups doing this because, listen, I've had my issues too, okay? But come on. You have got to be kidding me. It's totally deja vu with the Ted Bundy and these other people that do horrific things. I mean, of course, Bryan has not been found guilty yet. He is still innocent. But I truly don't get it. Maybe some of y'all can help me down in the comments section. But this group had thousands of people in it, and Reddit had to shut it down because of the inappropriate. This wasn't just a support group for him. It was creepy stuff. Again, talking about doing love spells on him and worshiping him and all kind of weird stuff. There's another page, it's Justice for Bryan Kohberger, that has over 12,000 people in it. Now, I have been in a couple of these groups, and most of the people in there are just in there curious, and they're not supporters of him. But this Reddit, this Bryan Nation that was taken down, was mostly people and women who were obsessed with Bryan. Yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think about that down below. Other than that, you guys, I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here. I will see y'all in the next video, and thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.